So this is what now, 3 weeks, I think, from where we were before we put these up. We had an issue with that LVL that we got. It was the last one. We had ordered a 22-foot, 3 14-foot, and 2 8-footers. All were good except the last 8-foot. It was 1/8 inch shy, and then it was actually like this one here is, they just rough cut it at the factory with a chainsaw before they give them to you, so you can see how far out of square that is. And the last LVL was the same thing, but it was it was opposite, so it would have been like almost 1.5 inches short. And it's less than 8 foot. We had some issues with the last LVL, as you saw. It was short, and then we took it back. They tried to replace it for another 8-footer, and that one came in, and that one was short too. Took it back again, or they sent it back and said that they were going to send out a 10-footer in a couple days. That way it'd just eliminate that. But then when I went to pick that one up, the 10-footer, it was older than old. It was sitting outside for at least 6 months. Like you can see how these are nice and yellow. It came in on a pile of brand new yellow 12-inch LVLs. And the one that was sitting on top was, you could tell, it was sitting outside for a long time. It was bowed, which was not that big a deal. But the big deal was it was cupped. So on this 18-inch side, it was cupped 1/2 inch if you put a straight edge on it. And the whole purpose of an LVL is to keep that weight going from here down to here. So if you already start off with a cup in it, that's not good. It doesn't like to suck in all the way. I don't put junk like that up. It's just, why start with crap if you don't have to? So I called, and they were going to see what they could do. So I took it back. They took pictures. They sent it to the Boise Cascade just to get another one out there. And anyway, that was on a Friday. I called Monday to see what the status was, and then they said that they haven't heard back from him yet. So then Tuesday morning, I heard back from the lumberyard. And long story short, he said he tended to agree with them, but there was absolutely nothing wrong with that LVL, and I just don't put up with stuff like that. They said if I wanted another one, that I would have to pay for another one to have them ship another one. So I said absolutely not. I said, what happened to customer service? And they really didn't care. And it was pretty upsetting because I spent a lot of money at this lumberyard, and they're willing to throw it away, the relationship away, over $114 board. I have truckloads of material going out of there a lot of times. And yeah, to me, customer service is huge. Just because they're close doesn't mean anything. I want customer service. So I will gladly go anywhere else than to support a business like that doesn't have to deal with customer service. So anyway, I ended up having to go to another lumberyard, and I said, I want an LVL 18-inch, but please do not order from Boise Cascade because I will not be supporting them either. I was able to go to Whitley Lumber in Hallettsville, and they got this one ordered for me. It is not from Boise, and you can see it is not cupped. Like I said, it is a little bit off square because it was cut with a chainsaw when they do that, but you got to expect that from factory. So when they do, I'll hook onto here. I ordered an 8-foot, and this one here is 98 inches, so 2 inches more, so I can cut my squareness out of that and still be good. That's typically what you get with an LVL. We're gonna go ahead and cut this, and then we'll be ready to install it and be good to go. Okay, so I got this cut a little bit over halfway through. Since it is an 8-footer, I need 2 4-foot pieces identical. So when I set up on sawhorses, what I like to do is cut about 2/3 of the way through, stick 2x4 under just this one end, and then continue the cut. So then when it's cut, then it won't fall to the ground. We'll just cut the other one the same way and go from there.
are you trying to do? Just back up. What did you get?
Eggs.
What kind of eggs?
Duck eggs.
Duck eggs?
Yes. Duck eggs, chicken eggs.